It's themocfoundation.com. And so our goal, Rokita, is to, I'm saying what? If I'm saying that moms weren't doing enough, I don't want to put them down. I want to help them do better.
Amen.
And generational ignorance, and that is not a negative term, ignorance is when we just don't know better. We just don't know. And
You
so
just don't know what you don't
they
know.
get, yeah. And so from generation to generation, if they're just like, this is what you do, but part of that, what you do is leaving a trail of kids who are being abused. And I want to say that my mom was only 14 when she had me. And so I was born in the ghetto, and people were dying on the block. And so even to this day, teens are still having, in my family, immediate family, they're still having kids. Kids are still getting molested continually. And so my heart really is to go back, and Mother Change is a chain breaker and a change maker. And so my
Amen.
goal,
Chain breaking, change maker.
Yes,
Come on, you
yes.
cannot do better than that. We should
Yes.
do a shirt with that.
Yeah, I've had my
Definitely,
series of
yes,
shirts.
So you guys are working on some really cool projects
Yes,
right
yes,
now. Tell us
yes.
about some of those projects that are going, because we had a conversation on Zoom the other day,
Yes.
and I was pumped about it. You guys sent me that video, so can we share some of that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
So we're excited because we have, and I'll tell you right now, I'm dealing a lot with politics right now.
Mhm.
That was not in my brain. That was like God put it, because I'm doing Mother of Change. All this stuff was really focused on
Look at
that.
God.
And then the Lord put it in my head for this TV show. And so within like a month of the last AmFest, He gave me all the graphics, the show, the whole thing just came together in a month. Gave me some just phenomenal guests immediately. And now, so where we're at is we're on YouTube, we're on Social X and all this stuff. But we're working with different networks right now for our network deals. We were having a hard time finding somebody that would do our edit with what we had in mind, because we are so specialized in what we want to do with Ignite Voices. It's a show that is politically charged, and just like Blexit, I saw what they're doing, and they're saying on here, it's not on this one. One of them was talking about the culture changing. Yep, it says right there, changing the narrative for minorities in modern America. Well, our tagline is Ignite Voices, shifting the culture's narrative. And so some of the projects that we're doing is we're working with organizations like Blexit, because we are getting together with organizations like yours, where we're going out, we're media companies, we are getting resources, we're getting education, we're getting videos, and we're getting content to people to shift that broken mindset, the brainwashing with truth.
Yeah.
So they can have dignity, but so they can also make a good vote.
Is that because we are not victims? We are victors.
That's right.
And that's what it comes about. And people, like I see a lot of organizations, they talk, but we don't see the action aspect of it. Because you need the grassroots to work together. So
Renata, I don't know if you've seen, their stuff is quality. And if you guys haven't seen, check it out. Because I mean, your social media is great, but I saw the documentary that you're working on.
Trail. So right now we have our pilot episode, so we have interviews that we do at places like this, and then we take those, we go in studio, and then we create
the quality is phenomenal.
Thank you.
You guys, is that your son that did that?
We have, my daughter does so she finally did the edit herself, because we couldn't find and she just showed me this week. We've been working on this pilot.
Wow,
and
that's amazing.
I was like, oh my gosh, you hit it. So what happens when you're in media is that if somebody doesn't get your vision, you have to just do it yourself, and then you show it. You show it to somebody
Don't we know
else.
it?
They can't get in your head, so you show them, and then you're like, this is what it looks like. So Bijou, that's where it is right now. So we're in the pilot episode, but we do have the Mother Change show as well, which is still reaching the same struggling audience. Okay, and it's not just everybody who's struggling. It's not about everybody socioeconomic down. Like, mothers are struggling in general. Men are struggling in general. What are they struggling in? Their faith. They're struggling in their belief system. And so if we can get together with, and I'm also I'm working for another organization right now. They're not politically charged, so I won't mention them, but they're still getting out into the communities, and they're providing services for people in the community. For what? So that we can stand united and be healthy, whole, mind, body, and spirit.
That's awesome.
I love that.
So where do we go to find the TV show?
So for Ignite Voices, it's ignitevoices.com. You can see how to be a guest. You can find out what networks we're going to be on. We're already positioned for Faith Channel, for Vision TV network, and then we're also working with other brokerages right now to get us on some other big networks. So it's a really exciting time.
Yes, I can see it. And I think this is God is not done with America. I really feel so heavily in my heart, because America has been the hub to the world. In my country, the first missionaries that came from the United States.
Yes.
And I know whatever they plant in the past, they're going to start ripping. And I think it is a lot of things that we're going to be experiencing coming up in our way. And that includes people like yourself doing what you're doing, EmmaSarah, because it's fantastic, your work. And I can't wait to see what the Lord will continue to lead you in your journey.
And I love what Blexit is doing. I love what your media company